There it's gone.
Oh, there.
And Brandon has got him hooked. Another 2 fillets, a feisty little catfish coming in.
I'm getting ready to go to Mexico on a Coos whitetail hunt, taking my Mossberg 6.5 PRC rifle with me. Gonna take it to the local customs office.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life. Well, friends, we are out at beautiful Lake Ray Hubbard with my buddy, guide Brandon Sargent, on the scene out here, and we're going to go catch some eater-sized channel catfish. Brandon, you have had these things boxed up on a shallow point with some rocks, you're telling me, and you've been catching a bunch of them.
A lot of them, real quick.
And he makes his own bait. We're not going to give away any secrets, but I've seen the fish that he's caught. It works. It's kind of a dough bait. Number 6 treble hook.
Number 6.
Pretty basic, slip cork, and we're going to be fishing, you say, about 20 inches deep, something like that.
About 2 feet.
And it's probably going to be, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles from here. We're watching our radar, folks. There's a front coming in, which is cloudy, and we like that. Should make some pretty good fishing, but we're probably going to have to watch our weather, right?
Yep. Weather's getting pretty bad out there.
Yeah, maybe we can get 2 hours of fishing in.
Yeah.
Anyway, Lead Slingers Guide Service. Get over here a little closer there. Turn around. All right, get right over here. Lead Slingers Guide Service, folks. Brandon's a real deal. He catches sand bass hybrids, but the catfish is something. I got to get him in the picture here. We don't want it. Otherwise, you're just going to be looking at me, friends. Let's go fishing. What do you say?
Let's go.
All right.
We're going to wear it out.
And here's our rock riprap where we're catching all these catfish. The water is about 3 foot deep right out in front, and we're casting up close to these rocks with floaters, cranking it in up to probably about 2.5 to 3 foot deep is how deep our baits are. But we are hammering them right here. Brandon, buddy, you hit a home run finding this spot right here. It's easy, no looking at the live scope, right?
Nope, no using the graphs. Just coming in where the wind's blowing to the rocks, and sure enough, we're killing it.
Pretty simple. Well, let's get back out to fishing. Okay, all right. Got to baiting the hook. Darn good cast, about 5 feet from the rocks. It won't set on the surface long, folks. There it's gone.
Oh, there
and Brandon has got him hooked. Another 2 fillets, a feisty little catfish coming in. There we go. Hold him up and I love to brag on these little good eaters. Now, Brandon,
What kind of cat is this?
let me tell you something.
Ooh.
A lot of people are all about the great big 40-pound blues. They're great. They're fun to catch and release. These are fun to catch and release into some Lake Crisco, buddy.
Yeah.
Well done. That's all I can do to stay on the camera. Hold him up. Let's take a look. 2 good fillets right there.
Woo. Yep, there goes another one.
Get over here and we'll catch this action.
Oh.
No.
It's not a bad one.
That reduced to 2 fillets is what good dining is all about. Not a big catfish, but I'm telling you folks, a good one.
Bada bang.
Into the cooler. Now, you see Brandon snipping the tips of these barbs. It doesn't hurt the fish, but it will keep the fish from hurting you. Now he can't pin you.
All right, let's see if we can do that again.
All right. Baiting up, getting ready for the cast up near the rocks.
Just a little Play-Doh ball.
Little Play-Doh ball on there. Good, perfect cast he made.
Gone.
And the hook is, Brandon, you got another one, buddy?
Yep, I think so. Here it goes.
Oh,
That's not a bad one.
hold him up and let's take a look.
That's a real good one.
You're talking about not a bad one. That is put with some cornmeal and some grease.
Come on.
Those two little fillets will be primo, buddy. Folks, we're out here at Lake Ray Hubbard with my buddy guide, Brandon Sargent, Lead Slingers Guide Service. And Brandon is on some shallow water catfish. Brandon and I are. We have caught a ton of these things. Brandon, you make your own bait. We're going to show you baiting up here in just a little bit. Hold him up so close to the camera so everybody can see what a really good eater catfish looks like. That's not a big one, but put him on ice and he's going to be good for 2 fillets. But Brandon, talk to us a little bit, buddy. Tell us what we're doing. We're fishing with your bait,
Yes.
and it's working good.
It's working very good. So we're using some of this little concoction I've made.
Yep.
It's out there at Sapphire Bay Marina.
And yeah, available at Sapphire Bay Marina.
It's like
and
a Play-Doh.
Let's take a quick look. And it's no smell. Smell like something you'd want to eat, but
100%.
we're not going to eat it. Okay. Show us what just thread it on a number 6, right?
Yep, number 6, treble hook.
That's a look. Yeah.
Just cover up your bait.
Got a little floater on it there, and we're catching these fish, folks, up near the rocks. So
About 2 feet, roughly.
Yep.
Throw it up there to
Now.
the rocks.
We'll hone in on it. It's been about 30 seconds between bites here, folks. They either nail it right away or they get your bait, one of the two, because the bites have been coming almost instantly.
We might have ripped it off.
Brandon, give me 5, buddy, or give me 6 or whatever.
That was a good day.
Had a blast, and the front. I see it looks like it's about to start raining out there now. We got off the water at the right time, didn't we?
Pretty quickly.
What was it, 5 miles over there?
Yeah.
But we're going to show you a picture here, close up in the cooler, whatever. I bet we caught 20 in an hour and a half or something.
Yeah. Real short time.
Water 4 foot deep. So the tip of the week, rocks and a little promontory point with rocks and some cattle range cubes to get them in there. I think we would have caught fish even without the range cubes. Some.
Yeah, they're pretty heavily in that little corner of that rock.
Right, you've got them hemmed up. So folks, come out here and go fishing. Lake Ray Hubbard, for those of you, out of state, if you're up in Dallas, Lake Ray Hubbard is about 50 minutes, depending on traffic, east of Dallas. Not that far, really.
It's not far at all.
Come out here and go fishing with Brandon. Lead Slingers Guide Service, and how further do that? How they can call? They can call you.
Yep, they can call me or text me at 469-989-1010, or you can check out the website at texasleadslingers.com.
texasleadslinger.com. Okay. Well, it's time to get the old fillet knife out. We'll show you a picture, folks, of what we did catch. Nothing big, but what I call good eaters. I think we could have stayed and probably filled that cooler if it were legal.
They were biting so fast every time we dropped the bobber, it was on.
There's something special about fishing with a cork too, Brandon.
Yes, it was.
Throw it out there, and you're right. It would hit the water surface that way to pull the bait down, and we'd have one.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornaday, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter. Stealth Vision, high-tech precision-driven equipment tailored for the modern hunter.
I'm Larry Weiss with North American Deer Hunter. I'm getting ready to go to Mexico on a Coos whitetail hunt, taking my Mossberg 6.5 PRC rifle with me. Going to take it to the local customs office. There I'm going to get a Form 4457 that I'll fill out. It shows the serial number of my rifle, the caliber, the make. Also do the same thing with the scope. I'll sign it, put all the pertinent information into it, carry my passport with me, hand it to the custom officer. He'll have a look at everything, check the rifle number to make sure that it's not been stolen somewhere, and then he'll stamp it and hand you the form. And that's the form that you'll take with you and keep with you whenever you're traveling outside of the U.S. spent a lifetime around hunting knives. And after using everybody else's, I finally decided to design my own. These are made for me by Silver Stag, made totally in the USA, handcrafted, D2 steel. Each one of them bears my signature, and each one of them comes complete with a different looking handle, if you will, or scales made from whitetail, mule deer, and elk. These knives are hardened to a rock wall hardness of 62. They keep a really good edge, and they can be sharpened relatively easily as well, too. The best place to find them is to go to vineyardmax.net. That's VINEYARDMAX.net. I think you're going to be glad you did when you see these knives or when you purchase your own.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American built, American strong. The YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters. Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Hello, sports fans. This is Bill Carey with Striper Express with your fishing tip on A Sportsman's Life. We're going to oil a reel today. I want you to get one of these. They're really great. Light reel oil, little needle there. So what you want to do with your reel is you want to look here. One drop is all it takes. A drop here, a drop here, a drop here. And then let's do the thumb bar. One drop there, one drop there. Work it all. Oh, tape your spool. Work it all. Make everything work. Now, this is a $250 reel. These are sealed bearings. If your reel doesn't have sealed bearings, put one drop, take this cover off, one drop there, your casting adjustment, one drop there. And that'll do it, just one drop. And it'll keep your reel moving fast, clean, and you'll cast farther. If you really want to cast farther, have you ever heard of Reel Magic? It increases casting distance and reduces line memory. This is great stuff. Jimmy Houston turned me on to it years ago. So there you go. Your fishing tip on A Sportsman's Life. Go catch a fish.
A special thanks to these fine sponsors, Vineyard Max Deer Products, and the Anchor Inn and Marina on beautiful Lake Tawakoni, 1 hour east of Dallas. Well, it's the dog days of summer here in East Texas, and spending the evening in the blind, waiting for hogs to come in with my bow, and, well, we were entertained, to say the least, by the critters of the woods. Join me in the blind. Let's see what we see. Well, when hunting, you don't always see the animals you pursue, but we sure saw plenty of animals tonight just sitting in the blind and just had a beautiful evening. We were just getting ready to get out of the blind and, well, we saw this guy cross the road. We figured we'd let him get across and then we'll head back to camp.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds,
YO Ranch headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.